Good morning and happy Friday. That wasn't quite the key I was looking for, but y'all, it's Friday, and that's all that matters. So, just left the gym. See a little glistening here. Today was all about the pecs, the shoulders, all the upper body, and my arms. And when I tell y'all my arms are cooked, I need you to believe me. And it's times like this that I am so thankful that I don't have any small people, little kids that I have to pick up, y'all, because they would be in trouble fooling with me. Can I just tell you that? But my workout was great nonetheless. And I'm getting back, y'all. I am getting back. I ended my bench. Well, I'm doing the bench, of course, in the Smith machine because they don't have the benches that Gold's Gym has here at Planet Fitness. But I use the Smith machine. I warmed up with 95 pounds for 10 reps, set the last rep on each set, and then I ended with my overload set of 145. And I got it for 3. And I even set the last rep, okay? This girl is coming back. So next week, I'm shooting for 4. The week after that. So each week, I'm going to add on 1 more. Because at one point, I was able to rep 145 for 5, 6 easy. So, you know, it's a process. I'm slowly getting back. So other than that, my workout is great. My arms hurt, but, you know, that's part of the process, right? So let's jump into today's topic. But before I do that, I just want to say I hope you all had a wonderful week. Now, let's jump into today's topic. And that is, today's topic is embrace your alone time. And if I look like I'm squinting, you guys, I am, because the sun is kind of bright, even though it's only 64 degrees. Before I get deeper into the topic, y'all, let me tell you something. I came out the house this morning and it was 63 degrees and it was dark, of course, and it's quiet. It's kind of creepy, but it's quiet, and all you hear the bugs chirping and making all these weird noises. And I thought, Jesus Christ, I need a jacket. But guess what? Both of my jackets are in the back seat, so I need to take one of them in the house. But anyway, today's topic is embrace your alone time. And I just made a few notes, and I said in the Bible we see that Jesus cherished his alone time. We know that he healed the sick, and then he climbed the mountain to pray alone. The disciples went out on the boat, and Jesus stayed on the shore alone. And then I just made another note saying that I was sharing this topic today because every now and then we all need to go off and just be alone. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to say that one more time. Every now and then, we all need to go off and be alone. And we need to use this time, in my opinion, use this time to talk to God. I don't know about you all, but I have several times throughout the day that I have what I call my, let me air quote, alone time, where I just sit and just talk to God. I sit and just God and I just have a conversation. That's all. Sometimes it's through prayer, and sometimes I'm writing in my prayer journal. But I use that time to just talk to God. And it's not that he's not aware of what's going on, whatever's going on in my life, or what isn't going on in my life, or it's not that he's not aware of what I need or what my concerns are. But God still says that we are to come and talk to him. And then I also said you can use this alone time to get clarity. Because too often, people don't have clarity. Get clarity on your life. Get clarity on what it is that you want to do. Where do you want to go? Just get clarity, no matter what area of your life that it involves. And then I just made another little note to myself, and actually says note to self, that we aren't getting any younger. We aren't getting any younger. And I think I talked about this the other day, how when you are in your 20s, you see that you have so much life ahead of you. And then you get in your 30s and you say, okay, well, I still have a little life ahead of me. And then you get into your 40s, and then once you turn 50, you think, I don't have as much life ahead of me as I had at one time. And again, that's just life. That's a blessing, okay? Because a lot of folk that you and I both know didn't get this far. But we, in the words of Les Brown, we are running out of time. Not Les Brown, I'm sorry. In the words of Bishop T.D. Jakes, he said, we are running out of time. And I'm going to ask you the same question that he asked in the video or that I watched, and that is, what are you going to do with the time that you have left? And that's a question that I oftentimes ask myself. Michelle, what are you going to do with the time that you have left? And so that's why I really need you guys to, if you don't make this a part of your daily routine, I need you to really start to make this a part of your daily routine where you just have some alone time. That means you're not on your phone, be it talking to somebody, you're not texting, you're not on social media, you're not kikiing and hemming and hawing with folks. It's just you and God. That's your alone time. And you can sit and talk to him where you're truly, like I'm having a conversation with you all, you can have a conversation with God. Or you can use that time to write in your journal. Either way, in my opinion, it's still having a conversation with God. So I had my alone time with God this morning, and so I'm going to write in my journal midday. Well, during my lunchtime, I'm going to write in my journal. Because I don't know about you all, but I love having, what's that song says? Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about your troubles. Y'all, let me tell you, I love having a little talk with Jesus. But I really do need you to, however you choose to do that is on you. Doesn't matter to me. Does not matter to me at all. All I'm saying is I need you all to get it in your mind that you need to go away and start having some alone time. Start sitting down and talking to God. And even during your alone time, sometimes you need to talk to yourself. Hello, somebody. I was told as long as you don't answer yourself, you all right. But sometimes you need to just sit and talk to yourself. You don't think that I don't just sit every now and then and say, all right, Michelle, let's take a look at your life. Where are you? What goals have you achieved? Which ones do you still need to achieve? What hurdles do you need to overcome? What's going on in your life? Sometimes you need to use that alone time just to talk to yourself. And I know you're probably thinking, Michelle, are you serious? Are you really serious? Yes, I am serious. I am serious as a heart attack, and that's pretty serious. But I'm very serious about that. I need you all to go and sit down and just have some alone time. And I'm not talking about just once a week, maybe once a month, a couple of times a year. I'm talking about every day. Start scheduling your alone time. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't necessarily schedule my alone time, but I make sure I get it in every day. And sometimes I do it a couple of times a day. But I'm just saying, schedule some alone time. Say, Lord, I'm going to have some alone time in the morning and maybe in the evening, or maybe afternoon and evening, or morning and afternoon. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. But have some alone time at least once a day where you can just sit back and just get clear. Just think about your life. Think about the things that you've done. Think about the things that you're doing. Think about the things that you want to do. Think about the things that you've overcome. The things that you're dealing with. And the things that could come up down the road. Think about those things. But it is so important that you have some alone time. It's funny because just yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about the whole process of being alone and how some people just don't like to be alone. They always have to be in a relationship. I said, it's nice being in a relationship, or I should say it can be nice being in a relationship until it isn't nice anymore, but that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. I said, but do you understand that the most happiest times of my life is when I was alone? When I say alone, I'm talking about not in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. Again, being in a relationship is great. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I've had the best times of my life when it was just me. Just me. And one of the songs that I love, that I truly, truly love, and I listen to this song every day. I don't know. So I'm not even quite sure why, but I just love the song. I love the words. I let the words just really resonate with me. And it's a song by Diana Ross, and it's called It's My Time. Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. And she talks about how it's my turn to see what I can see. No more room for lies. This time's just for me. And I love this song. It's a simple song. It's called "It's My Turn," and there's actually a video for it on YouTube if you go look it up. But sometimes you have to take time for yourself. And matter of fact, that was my motivational post on Facebook this morning, that it's my turn. Again, sometimes you have to take time for you. Too often we put everybody else's wants and needs before ours. Well, I'm telling you, give yourself permission to make time for you. Use your time to go off by yourself, just like God had to go off by himself. Many times in the Bible, we see where God goes off by himself to pray. And we need to do the same thing. And sometimes, you know what? You can also just sit and just listen. I don't know about you all, and I'm not afraid to share this with you, but every now and then I sit back, I sit in my room, I just sit and my eyes are closed, do my little deep breathing exercises, got my candles burning, tune out everything, turn off the TV, turn off the radio, turn off the videos, YouTube, all of that, just turn everything off. And I just sit and I say, all right, Lord, you have my full attention. What is it that you want me to know? What is it that you need from me? What is it that you want me to do? And then I just sit quietly. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's a half an hour. I've done it for as long as an hour, where I just sit and just let God have his way. And let God speak to me in whatever way pleases him. And I'm just asking that you do the same thing. Go off and have some alone time. Y'all, that's it. That's all, because I need to get in this house. Like I said, not only am I sore, but I am hungry as all get out. And if I don't move now, I might just, gnaw my fingers off. And I need my fingers. So I need to go in here and get me something to eat. I'm so hungry, I don't have time to wait for the cream of wheat. So I think I'm gonna heat up 2 waffles and keep it moving. But I just want to say, if you're new to watching my videos, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. Make sure you come back and join me again. I typically do car vlogs, or what I call them, random car conversations, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and typically Saturday mornings. And every now and then I will do one on a Tuesday or Thursday. Just depends on if I have something to talk about. And I was going to say something else, but I lost my train of thought when I was waving at my neighbor. Oh, if this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. I missed you guys. So good to see you guys again. And I thank you all so much for supporting me, because I truly can't do what I do without each and every one of you. Now, you know the drill, you know my spiel. I love all of you. I love you all to the moon and back. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm still going to love you. And see, when somebody asked me one day, Michelle, why do you always say that? And I'm going to say this. I say that because I can love you, not necessarily with my love, but I can love you as Christ loves the church. Ooh, somebody better shout amen. Y'all know how God loves us in spite of us, even when we don't deserve his love, and he loves you anyway. That's the kind of love I have for God's people. So I love but I truly do. I truly love each and every one of you. And I always say this, many of you I've never met, and I probably never will get a chance to meet, but just know that I love each and every one of you no matter what. I love you even when nobody else likes you. And that's a check that you can take to the bank and cash with me any time of the day or night, and it will always be good. And that comes from my heart, because I truly do love each and every one of you. I want to see you all succeed, and I want to see you just make it to the top, because guess what? There's room at the top for all of us. Not just for me, not just for you, but for all of us. So go out there, have an amazing day on purpose, have an amazing weekend, and never, ever, ever forget that it's all right to go off and be alone every now and then. And it really is your time. Till next time, take care.